Hey guys, Peter here to do an album review, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the brand new album from Nonpoint X. The album has 10 songs, it's 36 minutes in length, but there is a deluxe edition that includes 3 extra tracks. Now to me, Nonpoint is a consistent band, and what I mean by this is they're a band that album after album, you could always know what to expect from them. They never deviate from the path, they never deviate from their song structures, from their album structures, from their lyrical content, from the way they put songs together. They're very consistent. They have a DNA, they have a path, they have a style, and they always stay true to that style. Now for some that could sound like something that's bad or boring. It's not. I don't mean that in that way. I actually enjoy Nonpoint, and a lot of the reasons why I enjoy Nonpoint is exactly that. You can always count on them to put out quality music, quality records, with songs that lyrically really impact the listener, that connect with the listener, that touch on modern topics, that current topics, and that to me is something that this band has found, and they've never deviated from it. And I like that. It's that consistency that, you know, when you pick up a Nonpoint album, there are certain things you're going to get. You're going to get good vocal delivery, you're going to get great guitar work, you're going to get cool drums, you're going to get lyrical content that touches on modern topics, on current topics, and you're going to get a lot of grooviness, you're going to get a lot of heaviness, you're going to get a lot of aggression. This is their DNA, this is what this band is all about, and that consistency is one of their trademarks and one of the things that I really enjoy. Because you could close your eyes, pick up a Nonpoint album, and you're pretty much going to get that same consistency from record to record. They don't really deviate from their DNA. And that's fine, because their sound, their style is very unique to them, and that's what makes the band special. So I'm okay with a band that has their style, that has that DNA, and doesn't deviate from it. And this album, X, is no different. This is your typical Nonpoint album. When you pick up this album and you play it, immediately after the first song, you're like, wow, this is Nonpoint. This is what I'm gonna get from song 1 to song 10. This is what the band is all about. Now in this album, there is perhaps a little bit more aggression than in previous albums. There is a little bit more heaviness to it. Not too much heaviness, not too much aggression, but there is a lot more aggression and a lot more heaviness on this record than in some of the previous records. But they still space it out. They still have songs that have a lot of melody. They have songs that have a lot more aggression. They have songs that combine the melody with the aggression. They really are able to combine 3 key components, which is aggression, heaviness, and melody. And all of their albums have that, and this one is no different. To me, this album is well balanced, well put together. It really gives the listener a lot of different songs, a lot of different styles, a lot of different structures. So while the overall style of the album is it's very true to what Nonpoint is all about, the songs and the way they're put together allows for a very dynamic listening experience, and that is something that I really enjoy. One thing I will say, Elias' vocals are on point on this record, as they are on every Nonpoint record. This guy's phenomenal, great vocals, very unique. He has a very unique style in the way he delivers the lyrics in the songs. I really enjoy his vocals. The vocals in Nonpoint has always been one of the key factors that attracted me to the band. I really like how he delivers it. I like how he changes the melody in his voice from the verses to the chorus. It's always been, to me, one of the highlights of the band has been his vocal delivery. I'm a huge fan of his vocal style and how his voice sounds in the songs. As far as favorite songs are concerned, I have to start with Chaos and Earthquakes. This is your typical Nonpoint banger song. I mean, when you're looking at songs from Nonpoint that become the trademark of the band, to me, in years to come, this will be one of those trademark songs. It just has Nonpoint dripped all over it. This song to me emphasizes what Nonpoint as a band is all about, which is heavy song with heavy guitar riffs with a super hooky chorus that it's impossible for anybody not to sing along with the chorus, especially when Elias is singing Chaos and Earthquakes. It's absolutely impossible for you not to feel that vibe, not wanting to jump around, not wanting to sing along. Great song. The guitar riff during the verses is so groovy, and then it alternates it a little bit more towards the chorus. It gives the song a very different vibe. To me, this song is set apart by the grooviness of the guitar riff and the vocals, and how the vocals change from the verses to the chorus. I really like the dynamic. To me, once again, hooky chorus, cool guitar riffs, heavy riffs, more on the groovy side, if you will. It gets heavier towards the chorus, but more on the groovy side. And this is a song that's an absolute banger. It's contagious. You start singing along. It is a song that I would say is drenched in Nonpoint DNA. Another song that I really enjoyed was Crashing. To me, this song, it was almost the opposite of Chaos and Earthquakes. It kind of gave you a reverse dynamic, if you will. The heaviness of this song is really counterbalanced by the melodic vocal delivery of Elias. His voice is really the yin to the yang to the heaviness that this song has, and I really like the combination of the two. I really like how his voice really goes against the grain in terms of what you're getting from the melody of the song and his vocal delivery. The two seem like two polar opposites, but the dynamic between both create a very unique, very cool song, very different, and perhaps the opposite of Chaos and Earthquakes, like I said. His voice in this song has a lot of melancholy, but there's a lot of agony and despair, but also melody. I really like his vocal delivery in this song, and that's one of the key factors that captivated me to this song. Now, my absolute favorite song on the album is Passive Aggressive, and perhaps because I really connected to the lyrics. This is another key thing about Nonpoint, is I always enjoy their lyrics. I always feel connection to their lyrics because their lyrics are always very current. They're always about things that are going on in our lives and the world around us, and it's easy for anybody listening to one of their songs to really connect to the lyrics, to find something that represents you, the listener, in those lyrics. And in this album, perhaps this song, Passive Aggressive, is the one that I felt the most connection to. I really felt the connection to the lyrics. I almost felt at one point that when he's singing on my behalf. That's how much I connected to the lyrics of this song. I really like the church-like choir at the start of the song as well. It really gave such a different dynamic to that start of the song, because you get that, and then you get a contrast once once the song kicks in. There's such an abrupt contrast there. So I really like that start with that choir, and then the abruptness of it. It gives the song a really cool dynamic. The despair and melody of the chorus is one of the highlights, and it really highlights the quality of Elias's vocals. Once again, I really have to say this. This song to me is perhaps one of the songs that better demonstrates how good his vocal delivery is and how good of a singer he really is. And perhaps I feel this way because, once again, I really connected with the lyrical content of the song. I really felt that he was singing on my behalf. So I really felt that deep connection with the song, and that's why this is one of my favorite songs. My favorite song on the album, Passive Aggressive. There's so much despair, melancholy, agony, and the way he delivers the chorus. It almost hurts the listener when you're listening to this song, because you can feel what he's singing. And that's the beauty about his vocal delivery, that he allows the listener to really feel the message and really feel what he's singing about. He feels it. And you as a listener, when you hear it, you feel it as well. And then if you have a connection to the lyrics, it takes it even a step further. So overall, Nonpoint X is a great album. I really enjoyed it. It's full of great songs. It was really hard for me to pick my top three. I mean, perhaps with the exception of Passive Aggressive. But it was really hard to put down three because I really enjoyed the dynamic of the album. I really enjoyed what each song had to offer. Some more heavy, some more groovy, some more melodic, some more melancholic, if you will. There is a really cool dynamic in the album. There is a lot of different styles, different things to be offered to the listener, but overall this is still a true a Nonpoint album, filled with Nonpoint DNA, with things that you find in previous Nonpoint albums, while giving it a little bit more aggression and a little bit more heaviness than what we perhaps seen in previous records. I really enjoyed it, but I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on Nonpoint and their brand new album X? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll be reading those and getting back to you guys. Take care.